Perfect. So, Bear, on behalf of the Greater Pensacola Chamber of Commerce and our ribbon cutting sponsor, Fairfield West I-10 here in Pensacola, welcome to the Greater Pensacola Chamber of Commerce. Thank you so much for being a member.
Thank you.
And we just look forward to working with you and supporting you and doing what we can to make sure this super cool shop, and please come visit this because it's super cool what y'all are doing here.
Thank you.
Have all the success in the world. So congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bear.
All right.
Bear, you want to take the mic and say anything to the crowd?
Sure. Yeah, you know, since I started making boards, opening up a skateboard shop has been one of my milestones, one of my dreams. So appreciate y'all helping out, being a part of this, and I'm excited to become part of the community here.
All right. Well, we're going to go inside and check it out.
Okay, everybody, I'm here at Bear Walker Skate Shop, and we're actually heading inside now, and we're going to go ahead and do this interview with Bear. Come on inside. We can take a look at what they have here. We're located right on Wright Street, right behind where the Pensacola Grand Hotel used to be. And just give you a little view of what it looks like in here. Check this place out. All right, and then let's see, there's Bear right there. All right, Bear, well, let's go ahead and get started. Bear, thank you so much for inviting us to join you in celebration with a ribbon cutting. I'm going to go ahead and ditch this camera real quick. And we sure do appreciate it. So first off, man, I love your location. I love your space. I'm looking around at all the decks in here, and they look amazing. So we definitely need to get into some of the nitty gritty and the details on how you're making them and kind of what your inspiration is. But let's go ahead and get started and tell us about what kind of inspired you to start this business and what kind of fuels your passion for this industry.
Sure. Yeah, so I grew up doing custom homes with my dad's. I've always had a woodworking background. But yeah, surfed every morning. I've always loved pop culture, comic books. And so this was like the culmination of all of that. I get to woodwork. I get to do stuff with pop culture, which I love. And skateboards are easier to make than surfboards. So we make skateboards.
Yeah, surfboards are quite a challenge. I'm actually going to move this camera over here so we can actually get some sunlight in our faces. And it'll look a lot better. All right, excellent. Nice. So, so let's talk about your boards and what makes them different, because the first thing that I saw when I came in was some unique designs. That's definitely not something that I'm seeing all over the place. So let's talk about your product.
Sure, yeah. So I think the biggest thing is we make them completely in the U.S. We're actually 45 minutes away from here in Daphne, about an hour. But yeah, we make everything in-house as far as our carved boards. We actually have a patent on the carving itself. I developed a new type of grip. So we carve into the board itself, and that creates the friction for you to ride on. That's also allowed us to elevate the artwork. We can carve these really intricate designs, airbrush, hand paint them. It just makes for a unique look and kind of separates us in the market.
Well, since you're talking about them, I think that we actually need to see them. So let's take a look at some of what you're talking about. If you got any particular ones that you want to show off?
Yeah, so our drop, second to last. Yeah, if you can grab the Godzilla too, that'd be great. This is actually one of my favorites. We did a South Park drop. This is the Dead Kenny board, yeah.
I was holding the mic up to my
no worries. Yeah, this is the Dead Kenny board, so you can really see our carved out grip. All this is airbrushed, surface painted, a lot of handcrafted stuff done on it, and yeah, there is no grip tape. All that's incorporated into the actual carving. And then Joanna, you mind handing me or switching off with me? And then this, thank you, was our most recent drop we did for the Godzilla Kong movie. So this has the carved out Godzilla. I thought this was pretty cool too, because actually a scene in the last one was them destroying Pensacola. So being able to do a Godzilla collab and have it launch at our Pensacola shop, I feel is kind of full circle, little ominous, I don't know, but yeah, it's cool.
Let's get a close up if we can, just on this texture, so people can actually really see it. So that is part of the board, and that is not added on. It's not stuck on, so you don't have to worry about it peeling off, coming off. I mean, it's all weather and everything, and so that is 100% wood, correct?
Yeah. Yep. And the cool thing is too, like, all of this is officially licensed collabs, or like they've hired us to do the collab. So, originally I was doing kind of bootleg stuff just to do what I wanted to do and also get my name out there. But, over the past 5 years, we've gotten in the doors with these people and are now doing like high-end, true official merch with like some of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah, now I don't remember if you said this in the beginning, but how many years have you been doing this?
So I made my first board in 2011, 2012. Started a company that flopped, kind of recouped myself and started up a new one here in 2016. So we're going on our 8-year anniversary right now.
So when you say you made your first board, let's talk about that. So what was that like? What did it look like? And what were the tools that you were using then?
Well, so like imagine this, but like way worse. Yeah. So I used to work on high-end signage.
Yeah.
So like every day I'd tear up my hands carving out these signs, and that's kind of what sparked the first inspiration of using a carving for friction, for grip, for a skateboard. And so I made one for myself using a sandblaster, and riding it around in Charleston, which is where I'm from. People started asking where I got it from, started taking custom orders, then kind of clicked that this could actually be a business. And my whole goal was to be where I could, eat, like support myself just making skateboards.
Yeah.
And now we get to, employ a bunch of people in the area. And yeah, it's grown beyond what I could have dreamed, but it's been pretty awesome.
Now, between this location and the other location, how big is your team?
Right now, like 16, 17 people. Yeah, and we actually just added a couple more. So yeah, probably close to 20.
Well, hey, man, congratulations. That is wonderful. Now, how long has this location been open?
We opened the doors 2 weeks ago, so it's very new. The skate park opened. You got the Bay Center where we got hockey and Pensacon, so I thought it'd be this cool like intersection of pop culture and skate, and kind of be this little, hopefully, like mecca for any skaters or pop culture nerds in the area. So yeah, now we're just getting the word out there and getting people in the doors.
All right, cool. Well, what is the best way for people to find out more if they want to get in touch with you all?
So my portfolio, where you can see everything we're doing, Instagram, Bear Walker Official. If you want to buy something, bearwalker.com, or come down to the shop, 410 East Wright Street.
All right, fantastic. So be sure to come down here, check out a shop, check out some of the artwork that is in here. It's really, really impressive. I guess one more question that I have is, you have a lot of custom pieces in here. So how difficult is it for someone just to come and say, hey, this is the design that I want. Can you do it?
So we mostly just do like our limited edition drops. So it's like, I'm a pop culture nerd myself. I try to do stuff that's like nostalgic or relevant.
Gotcha.
So we have Ninja Turtles, SpongeBob, Godzilla, South Park. Pretty much if you like nerddom, you should probably find something that you like here. Customs are pretty limited and a little pricey. So if you want one, hit us up. But yeah, best bet if you just want a board and want to try it out, come into the shop, or go to our site, bearwalker.com.
All right, very cool. Well, everyone, come down here, check out his place right on Wright Street, and see what he's got. Come in here and meet the team. We've got Joanna and Chrissy that may greet you, or Bear himself, and we sure do appreciate you all joining the Pensacola Chamber and becoming part of this business community. Before we go, is there anything that you want to tell our audience, our members, and the people viewing out there?
I think we about covered it. I'm looking forward to being part of the community. Stop on by, come meet me. Yeah, rock on. I don't know.
Perfect.